right, today I have an LG dryer and I'm going to show you how to operate this LG dryer. Pretty nice dryer right here. So let's go ahead and get started. So with this dryer, I'm going to go ahead and start with the different types of drying mechanisms that it has on here, drying modes that it has on here. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually turn this on. So I'm going to go ahead and press this on. And it lights up and it has all sorts of selections to choose from. But we're going to start right here with the sensor dry. Now this sensor dry is what I typically use right here when I'm drying using this dryer. It has quick dry. You just turn this knob right here and you can go to quick dry. You have soft care. You have a sensor dry for jeans, bulky items, easy care, mixed fabrics, and cotton. And then on this side, you have a drying a mode for sportswear, delicates, and wool. And then there's also manual dry, where it has gentle air, cool air, warm air, and there is a download feature for downloading. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this onto delicates. All right, so once you make a selection for what you want to do, I'm gonna actually do normal or cotton. So that's what I think is normal, cotton. So I have that, and then I have all sorts of selections over here. Right here, you have a time delay where you can press this and you can delay for when you want your clothes to be dried. Okay, so you have a time delay, and you can select and change the amount of time. I think the minimum is 3 hours, and it goes up to I think 24 hours. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. That's a nice feature to have. There's also a wrinkle care, where it prevents your clothes from wrinkling. All right, and then right down here, you can customize. You can have program for your customization. So you can just come right here and you can customize a certain wash. All right, so right here, you have the temperature. You can change the temperature. I think on that one, I don't have the option. Once you have it on one of these sensor dries, you don't really have the option because you selected one of these, but you can go to right here and go to manual, and then you can change the actual temperature for what it dries with. You have ultra low, low, medium, medium high, and high. All right, so you have that, and then you also have the option right here. I won't go for that. I have to change the selection. We'll come back to this right here for this option. Also, you have the signal. Do you hear the noise? The beeping noise right here? You can actually change the signal. You can have it on low to off. You see, I don't hear anything. And to turn it back on high so you can hear it better. And then you also have the dry level, okay? You can change to dry level. Okay, won't let me. All right, let me change that. See, not all of these selections for the sensor dry, you can use all options, but you can figure that out. But you have different dry levels. Here, let me do that. Well, it's not letting me select that. We'll come back to that one as well. All right, so you have dry level and you have drum light. So the drum light, you turn the drum light on and you see the light inside of there turns on, turns off, turns on. All right. And then also, if you have it on manual dry, you can select how much time you have to dry. You can change that up. A pretty cool feature. All right, so that's some of the controls right here. Let's go ahead and open up this right here and how to remove the lint from the lint filter. There is a lint filter in here. You just open it up right here, and then there is a little snap thing. You see I snapped right there. And when you're emptying, you're supposed to empty this before and after every single wash, just to make sure it's clean. You see it's a lot of debris in here. There's also a lot of dirt and debris down in here. You want to make sure all of that is clean so you don't have any sort of fire hazard, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and close this back up. It's not clean, but if I were washing or actually drying, I would go ahead and fully clean that out. And you see inside of it, you see the drum, you see the paddles in there. I have my clothes in there. I'm going to go ahead and shut this, and I'm going to show you some other things. Down here, there is an actual condenser right here. Read your owner's manual for how to clean this, okay? Open this up right here, open it up and pull it out, and you have to clean the condenser, as it says right here. The directions on cleaning the condenser is right here. It says clean condenser every 3 months. Very important that you clean the condenser every 3 months so your dryer dries properly. All right, and there's also a condensation collector right here. So right here, I try to empty mine every wash. Right here, there is a condensation drawer, and you see there's water in there, and I'm gonna show you the water. I'm gonna pour this out in the sink. This is what happens when you dry your clothes. Because of the way this dryer works, it takes the water from the clothes, and the condenser condenses the water, and it is drained inside of this compartment right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this all the way out and pour it out so you can see. And I'm pouring all of this water out right here. This is the water that comes from the clothes due to the condensation mechanism that works within the dryer. So empty this. I try to do it every wash, just like that. You see that? And when you're done, just go ahead and shut that. And this is how you operate the dryer. Now, these are just my knowledge, best of my knowledge. Please read your owner's manual and follow the owner's manual before you operate this machine. And my instructions are only my opinion. All right? Thanks a lot for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe.